Have you ever stood in front of your closet, looking at dresses you once loved, and thought, this just doesn't feel like me anymore? You're not alone. It's not because there's anything wrong with you. It's because you've grown, you've evolved. You're wiser, stronger, more elegant than ever. And yet, the clothes hanging in your wardrobe may still be speaking in a voice you no longer use. This isn't about fashion rules or chasing trends. It's about recognition, about knowing when your clothes are quietly working against the powerful woman you've become, making you look older instead of timeless, heavier instead of graceful, invisible instead of unforgettable. And here's the truth. It's not your body's fault. It's the style, the shape, the fabric, the cut, and all of that can be fixed. In this series, I'm going to walk you through 7 simple dress mistakes that many women over 60 don't even realize they're making. And more importantly, I'll show you how to turn each one around with grace and intention, so you can feel confident and seen every time you step out. If you've ever looked in the mirror and thought, something's off, but I can't put my finger on it, let me know in the comments. I promise you, by the end of this, you'll feel more in touch with your style than you have in years. Before we begin, I'd love to know which city you're watching from. Drop in the comments below and hit the subscribe button for more valuable insights and tips. Now let's get started. 1. Dresses that are too short. Let's start with something that sneaks up on so many women: wearing dresses that are just a little too short for the stage of life you're in now. And no, this isn't about covering up because of age. You've earned every inch of your body. This is about how a dress makes you feel when you wear it. Maybe that above-the-knee dress once felt free and easy, like a celebration. But lately, when you put it on, something feels off. That's not your imagination. The truth is, as we grow, our sense of comfort and confidence shifts too. What once felt youthful can now feel like it's trying too hard, and that's not the message you want to send. See, when a dress cuts too high above the knee, it draws attention down, and not always in the most flattering way. It can shorten your silhouette, disrupt your body's natural lines, and throw off your balance. Instead of highlighting your elegance, it might be pulling focus from it. But here's the good news. This doesn't mean giving up style. In fact, longer lengths can look even more powerful. A midi dress, one that falls just below the knee or midcalf, does wonders. It elongates the body, adds instant polish, and keeps you looking effortlessly put together, even from across the room. And if you're still craving a little sass, a soft side slit is your best friend. Subtle, graceful, and oh so beautiful. You see, a longer dress doesn't whisper, I'm hiding. It says, I know who I am, and I don't need to prove it. And that, my dear, is magnetic. So next time you reach for that shorter dress, pause. Ask yourself, does this reflect the woman I am today? If it doesn't, maybe it's time to let it go. 2. Outdated designs. Let's talk about something that quietly lingers in your closet. Dresses from another time. Maybe they once made you feel confident. A stiff floral from a family gathering, a boxy shift dress from your working years, or a print you wore at 45 and loved. You kept it because of a memory, not because it still makes you feel amazing. But here's the quiet truth. Style isn't just about clothes. It's about energy. And you, my dear, are not the same woman you were 10, 15, or 20 years ago. Your style should reflect the grace, strength, and wisdom you carry now, not the version of you the world used to see. An outdated dress can unintentionally mute your presence. Not because it's ugly, but because it no longer matches the rhythm of your life today. It might feel safe, familiar, or still fits. But is it still you? Think about it. That stiff high-neck floral? That boxy, shapeless cut? It might be quietly hiding everything about you that has bloomed in the last few decades. But now imagine a soft A-line that moves when you move. Or a gentle wrap dress that flatters your shape and makes you feel noticed. That's the difference between holding on and showing up. And no, you don't need to throw everything out. Sometimes all it takes is swapping one tired piece for something more intentional. Something that aligns with who you are now, not who you were then. So the next time you hold up a dress, ask yourself, would I still choose this today? If the answer is no, maybe it's time to lovingly let it go and make space for the woman you've become. 3. forgetting to define your waist. Let's talk about something small, but powerful, your waist. Somewhere along the way, many women start believing that if their shape has softened, if their curves have shifted, they should just hide everything. Out come the loose dresses, the ones that drape from the shoulders and float straight down, no shape, no curve, no story. But here's the thing, when you stop defining your waist, you don't just lose structure, you lose presence. You blend in when you were meant to stand out. Now, I'm not saying you need to cinch yourself into something tight or uncomfortable. Not at all. I'm talking about gentle definition. A soft seam at the waist, a subtle tie, a wrap that hugs just enough. It's not about being slimmer. It's about being seen. It's about balance. You see, when your waist is gently acknowledged, it brings harmony to your whole look. Your bust looks lifted. Your posture improves. Your entire silhouette feels more confident, even before you speak a word. And let me be clear, this is not about chasing an old shape. This is about honoring the one you have right now. Think of your waist like a beautiful ribbon on a gift. Without it, the shape gets lost. With it, everything feels intentional. That's not vanity, that's elegance. So the next time you try on a dress, ask yourself, is this dress shaping me or swallowing me? Because trust me, your waist didn't disappear. It just needs a gentle invitation back into the spotlight. For loud, busy prints. Let's be honest, prints can be tricky. You see a cheerful floral or a bold pattern on the hanger and think, oh, this could be fun. But then you try it on, and something just feels off. Not terrible, just not quite you. The truth is, not all prints are your friend, especially as you grow into your power and presence. Loud, oversized florals or swirling, chaotic patterns can do more harm than good. They can overwhelm your frame, pull attention away from your face, and, without meaning to, make you look older or even heavier. And I know that's not the story you want your clothes to tell. But here's the good news. The right print can be your secret weapon. Small, well-spaced patterns. Think delicate florals, soft abstracts, gentle dots, can add interest without stealing the show. Vertical elements, like subtle stripes or ombre blends, elongate your figure and keep the eye moving gracefully up and down. And color matters, too. Prints with 2 or 3 thoughtful colors, not 10 shouting at once, tend to look more refined, more expensive, and much more flattering. The goal is to find prints that whisper elegance, not shout for attention. Your dress shouldn't be louder than your voice. It should support your energy, not compete with it. So next time you pick up a dress with a busy pattern, pause. Hold it up. Ask yourself, is this print helping me shine? Or is it doing all the talking? Because you, my dear, already have enough presence. You don't need a pattern to prove it. 5. Overloaded details. Sometimes what looks fancy on the hanger ends up looking like a mess when you wear it. I'm talking about those dresses piled high with ruffles, sparkles, embroidery, sometimes all crammed into one outfit. It might seem like the more details, the fancier you'll look, but actually, it can do the opposite. When your dress is shouting from every corner, no one really notices you. Too many busy details break up your natural shape, add unwanted bulk, and make your eyes jump around without settling anywhere. Even if you're slim, these dresses can overwhelm you and make you feel weighed down, both in how you look and how you feel. Often, we pick these styles hoping to appear youthful, festive, or extra glamorous. But instead, they can end up making us look older or like we're trying too hard. The better way? Choose dresses that whisper elegance. Clean lines, subtle details like a gentle pleat or soft drape, and fabrics that flow with your body, not against it. A simple neckline with just one beautiful feature. A wrap, a small tie, or a delicate texture lets your true beauty take center stage. Remember, elegance is all about balance. It's not that you can't have sparkle or flair, but pick one area to shine and keep the rest calm. Next time you reach for a heavily detailed dress, ask yourself, does this dress lift me up or bury the real me? Because honestly, you don't need all the extras to be stunning. You already are. 6. Wearing the wrong size. Finding the right size isn't only about feeling comfortable, though that's a huge part of it. When your clothes fit well, They boost your confidence in a way nothing else can. Clothes that are too tight pinch and pull, making you self-conscious every time you move. On the other hand, clothes that are too loose can swallow your shape and make you feel frumpy or invisible. Think about it. A dress or jacket that hugs your body just right highlights your best features and lets you move freely. It's like the outfit becomes a part of you, not a costume you have to wear. When you feel good in what you're wearing, it shows in your posture, your smile, and how you carry yourself. People notice that energy. Don't hesitate to get your clothes tailored. A small adjustment here or there can turn a decent outfit into something that feels made just for you. Especially as we age, our bodies change in subtle ways. Taking the time to tweak your clothes for your current shape makes a big difference. Remember, it's not about squeezing into a number on the tag. It's about wearing what fits you perfectly, so you feel poised, elegant, and truly comfortable every time you step out. 7. Unflattering necklines. The neckline might seem like a small detail, just a curve or cut near your collarbone, but it's where your entire look begins. It frames your face, draws the eye, and communicates more than you realize before you even say a word. Many women tend to either cover up too much or reveal too much here, and both can upset the balance of an otherwise beautiful outfit. A neckline that's too high can feel stiff and restricting. It shortens the neck and can make you seem closed off or uncomfortable. On the flip side, a neckline that plunges too low can feel daring but often becomes a distraction instead of elegance. You don't need to shout for attention, you naturally command it. The classic V-neck is a perfect middle ground. It's not too deep or sharp, just enough to open the chest area and elongate the neck. It softens features, especially if your face is rounder or you have a fuller bust, lifts your posture, and draws the eye upward to your face. The boat neckline is another wonderful choice. Its simple, horizontal line softens the shoulders and creates a graceful silhouette. It's great for subtly balancing your shape. Then there's the wrap neckline, gentle and timeless. Feminine without being flashy, it flatters without fuss. Balance is everything. A great neckline shows just enough. It should say confidence, not desperation. It should lift the eye toward your smile, not drag it elsewhere. And don't overlook the skin around your neckline. A bit of moisturizer, a subtle necklace, or a touch of bronzer can elevate your whole look. This space between your chin and chest is like a canvas that reflects how you feel about yourself. When the neckline fits just right, it doesn't only make you look better. It helps you feel more open, more aligned, more like yourself. So next time you try on a dress, pause and ask, does this neckline lift me? Does it frame my joy, my wisdom, my beauty, or does it distract? Choosing the right neckline honors your presence and lets your natural radiance shine through. We've walked through 7 quiet style mistakes, the ones that don't shout but whisper, slowly chipping away at your confidence and the way you show up in the world. Too short hemlines, outdated designs, ignoring your beautiful waist, unflattering prints, too many details, wrong size, and necklines that hide your presence instead of framing it. But here's the beautiful truth. Every single one of these can be fixed, not by rushing into a shopping spree, but through awareness, intention, and a loving, quiet choice to dress for yourself, not for anyone else. True elegance isn't about perfection. It's about alignment. When the woman you feel inside matches what the world sees outside, that is real power. That is peace. That is beauty. If this has made you pause, reflect, or even smile a little, that's a wonderful start. And if you're ready to keep going, there's a gentle guide written just for you. Women in their 60s, 70s, and beyond who want to let go of the outdated and embrace the extraordinary. Inside, you'll find simple, uplifting ways to refresh your wardrobe, define your personal style, and fall in love with the mirror again. Softly, joyfully, and gracefully. Remember, the most beautiful thing you will ever wear isn't a dress. It's your attitude. You are not invisible. You are radiant, and you deserve to be seen.